What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about the AKAI FIRE MIDI drum pad. I'm going to be telling you guys what I think about it. Is it necessary? Is it worth it? What I like about it and what I don't like about it. Number one, the pads are very small. Compared to my fingers, I have, relatively big fingers compared to the pads. The only reason why I might not like it is because sometimes when I'm drumming on a drum pad, I like to use my fingers to, I might want to double tap on one pad to like get like a drum roll or like a, to hit it faster. I want to use my two fingers. And using my two fingers, is like, might not be as comfortable or sweet. I might not have enough room to tap on the drum pads, basically. But the pads are so nice. They're pretty soft and responsive. You can easily just draw in the notes, click the notes in and get it working. The number two problem I have with it is it doesn't work with every DAW. If you don't use the FL Studio 12 and up, don't even bother about buying this drum pad because it's not going to work 100%. Yes, there's a workaround with your DAW you're using, with Ableton, with Logic. There's a workaround. That's if you know C6 or if you can buy a script that works for Ableton or Logic, or because I know I saw somebody selling a script for like $40 and I'd rather use that money to buy a Novation Launchpad than buying this and buying that script to use in Ableton. If you don't use FL Studio, don't even bother buying this thing. I can't stress that enough. Number three is it might reduce your workflow speed. All this gear, they look cool, they look nice, but sometimes you can be faster with your mouse. Me personally, I'm a professional mouse clicker. If you give me a mouse and a MIDI controller any day, anytime, I am picking that mouse. But then again too, it depends on the kind of person you are. If you're somebody that plays keyboard and you find it easy to play melodies on your keyboard, of course you're going to be faster than somebody that clicks in with a mouse. And if you're somebody that knows how to click in with the mouse and you don't know how to play the keyboard, and you don't even know what a keyboard is, of course you're going to be faster clicking in those notes than playing on your MIDI keyboard. That's if you have one. So it depends on the kind of person you are, but I feel like it might reduce the workflow a bit because, like I said, I am a professional mouse clicker. Drawing of patterns in here, it's cool, it's nice, it's what's up, but I can click that thing faster with my mouse. Scrolling through with the browser to pick a kick or a snare. How many packs I have to scroll through using this. So, this might reduce the speed of picking a kick. The only way is maybe you have like a already custom drum pack that you have open and you want to just quickly scroll and pick a sound. But then again, clicking, rolling, selecting, it might be too much, time than just using your mouse. I can't stress that enough. It's just, it might slow down your workflow, but if you get used to using it like those guys that play with their MIDI keyboard, you might be faster. You just have to learn how to use it. That's another thing. It has a bit of a learning curve. It's not a very big learning curve, but if you're a pro FL Studio user, trust me, you're going to be able to pick up all this stuff easily. Now I've talked about all the things I don't like about it. Let's talk about the things I actually like about this controller. So the first thing is, obviously, it's very portable. See my head, see the size. I can put this in my backpack, take it wherever I want to go. It has really cool visual features. I like the spectrum analyzer, the peak analyzer that it shows. This drum pads can light up following how the peaks of your beats are playing in FL Studio. That's very, 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 very cool. Very, very amazing feature. Even if I'm not using this to make beats, if I just place this down and set the visualizer on just to see the waveform going up and down, that is super cool. If you're using FL Studio, this is very, 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 very clutch. Like, very nice. The drums, the sequence drums. If you're doing performance mode, this thing is very, very fire. You can set up your, if you don't know what performance mode is too, it's like basically, that thing you have in Ableton, that live session mode. You can set up different patterns that you can trigger to play. Like if you're a DJ now and you have like a mix already, and you want to just do a live performance, you can just click, play this part, play kick for me here, this part, play snares, this part, solo the vocal. Like, it's very, very nice using this for performance mode. It also has nice mode for the FPC and the SliceX. If you use FL Studio SliceX, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's a hassle trying to map it with your MIDI controller. But with this, I think there's already mapping for this. If you just choose SliceX mode, all your pads will like have nice things that you can click on for SliceX mode. The FPC drum pad too is very fire. You can use this, put the layout to that left or right, and you can use this as a FPC drum pad. One of my favorite features is the note mode that you can use as a MIDI keyboard. You can choose whatever scale you like and just lock in all the notes that you want from the scale. So every note on the pad is fixed to a particular scale, and you can use that to make melodies. You can also transpose to whatever key you want. Yeah. So is it worth it? Is it necessary? Worth it? I'll say that depends on you. And it depends on how much you want to spend on this thing. Me, I bought this from somebody for like $50. He was selling it for 70 and I priced it to like 50. That was a steal. Because I think as of now making this video, if you want to buy this, it's $150 if you want to buy this new. Then if you add taxes to it, probably looking at 160, I don't know, like 150 something, depending on where you're from. That's dollars, US dollars. Is it necessary? Basically, I wouldn't say it's necessary, because if you know how to use your mouse, if you have other gear, if you already have a MIDI keyboard, you don't necessarily need to get this. It's just cool to have. It just looks nice. It's not going to make you a better music producer. It's not going to make you make better beats. None of that. If your beats are trash, your beats are going to be trash when you buy this. Well, you can learn how to use this to make better beats, but it doesn't mean it's going to make you make better beats. Basically, so think about all that. Learn what you need to learn to make better beats and not focus on all this gear. By the way, this video is not sponsored. Like I said, I used my own money I bought this secondhand. It wasn't even new. I bought this from somebody that I wasn't using anymore. So, it's nice to have. Doesn't mean I'm going to use it all the time, but sometimes it's a toy I can play with. If I just want to be extra or like do performance mode, bring this with me. All right, see you guys on the next one.